the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hey everyone, good health, everyone. Back in my original place, missing Atlanta. I love Atlanta. I had such a ball in Atlanta. Wasn't that hot for me because I don't party hard, but we still had such an amazing time in Atlanta. I'm so happy that I was warmly embraced in Atlanta. I had my first meet and greet, and it was good, and it was so nice. Like, I can't tell you how nice it was. Let me just get my audio in. I can't tell you how nice it was and how everyone else felt, that it was just an amazing meet and greet. It was a warm setting chosen by one of my peeps, Anita. I was going to choose 6 Feet Under, but ultimately Intermezzo won out for one reason. They would allow you to pay for your own meal, whereas 6 Feet Under made you pay for the party. The one person had to pay. And so because I was choosing 6 Feet Under, I was prepared to have enough to pay, right? I was prepared for that. But then I figured, save yourself, Tracy. Save yourself and choose a place that makes everyone, that allows everyone to pay for their own meal. Like, save yourself. So I get there, and the guy at the door, story time. The guy at the door gives me such a hard time. Now, I was trying not to be angry. And so I was like, Tracy, this is vacation. He's a gatekeeper. Let this man be a gatekeeper. That's his job, right? Dealing with folks like you is his job. I was saying that to myself. But I kept like, as luck would have it, because I kept like talking to him and, you know, making light conversations with him so that he wouldn't get angry, because I had to respect the fact that he had the power. He had the power, period. So, I kept complimenting him. Oh, you're spiritual. I could tell. Look at your bracelets. Oh, you're amazing. Like, you're a wonderful gatekeeper. I hope you're getting paid well because you do a really good job. Blah, 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 blah. Kind of insulting him and complimenting him at the same time. You got to have the gift. Not everybody has the gift to do both. I have the gift. I can insult you with a smile, and then you're going to go back later and go, did she insult me? And I'm going to be like, nope, never did. Nope, I'll lie. Ultimately, we couldn't decide on how many people would show up, and that was a caveat. Oh, caveat is my new word for the month of January. We're going to learn a new word every day. So let's see what it means. Not every day, every month. I don't have time for this every day. A new vocabulary word. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Did you have another baby? I'm going to say a baby, not another baby, because that's not right. Okay. Let's look up the word caveat. Caveat. Caveat meaning. And it means, yes. I thought I saw you holding a baby. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. It was a newborn. I don't accuse somebody of having a baby. She says, unless you know something, girl, this is not a psychic reading. This is not psychic. I literally saw a picture. Oh, she's so funny. Oh, your goddaughter. Oh, your goddaughter. Okay. Oh. All right. I'm good. Okay. Oh, caveat meaning. So, a warning, right? A stipulation. There are conditions. There are limitations. All right. That's what caveat means. So why they bring the word up? Can't remember. All right, I'm over it. The baby conversation just took me out. What? Oh my God. Why? All right. Let's say hello to the peoples. Let's just start there. Hi, Volvo. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So first of all, I had an amazing time at Atlanta. Let's be very, very clear about that. It's a very beautiful community. And the surrounding suburbs, which I know y'all don't really call it that, very, very lovely suburbs. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Atlanta, for being gracious. And if I were to move somewhere, I think I would choose Atlanta. I'm not, but if I were, Ezra's other grandmother's thinking about moving there, you know. So I hope she gets a 2 bedrooms when I come visit. She will let me stay with her. I beg, I beg. But if I get enough money, to my surprise, it wouldn't be California. To my surprise, it would be Atlanta. But I think I also know California. So what I think I would prefer, if I could, if God could grace me, I think I would prefer to have a place in Atlanta and then bring Tony to Atlanta for a few months. That would be nice. We'll see. You never know what God has in store. If that were to be a wish of mine, then my wish would be, and I kind of like the winter, even though like it's like ridiculously cold, but it's not Utah cold, right? Y'all are 55, 60 degrees at 12 noon, so I could survive that. I'm also older, so I don't have to like run the streets. I don't have to be out. I'll see. I'll see what God can provide someday. He got me here. It took 2 years, but God got me to the Caribbean. I'll see. You never know. But I definitely would choose, at this stage of the game, I would choose Atlanta to be close to Ezra and bring Tony to Atlanta. But if I bring Tony to Atlanta, Tony don't know how to sit still. So I would need a place that has enough activity where we can go walking or shopping every day. Let me tell you something. I've never been to a cleaner Goodwill in my life. This Goodwill was so clean. It brought me a dress. The dress that I wore to the meet and greet, that was from Goodwill. I just came home and washed it. And it's got shorts underneath, so I can't wait to wear it. Although it's long sleeves, I don't wear long sleeves in the Caribbean. I don't wear long sleeves or whatever. Good morning, Jess. Louis, I love your picture. Hi, Stephen. Oh, Stephen, you changed your picture of Mother. Is that Mary? Not Mary Magdalene. Which is the one in Mexico? Which is the one in Mexico? Well, in case it's Mary, regardless. Sake Love. Good morning, beautiful queen, and everyone. Good morning. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Noelle. Hi, and Chad. Hi, Noelle. How are you? Incognito, Grand Rising, Tracy and all, Grand Rising, Jenny G. Hey, y'all. Mint. Grand Rising, everyone. Okay, so back to story time. We're just going to go all over my time in Atlanta if I actually have stories. I don't know if I really do. The meet and greet was so nice. Somebody was pregnant at the meet and greet. And so we asked Ezra the Oracle what he thought she would have. He took forever to answer. I was like, boy, answer. But, his gift is really the Oracle because he does things that's outside of his personality, right? So Ezra's a jumper inner, right? He doesn't put enough thought in anything. He thinks it, he says it, he does it, he jumps in it. But with his oracle, he sits way back and he kind of goes way down and deep, which is like disturbing because I'm not used to the deepness of him. And then, like, when too much time goes by, I'll go answer the question thinking it's easy for him. And it's not. Like, he's actually putting thought into it. Somebody was pregnant at the table. And I was like, do you want Ezra to tell you what you're going to have? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, Ezra, we have a pregnancy here. Do you think it's a boy or a girl? And he goes in deep. We almost forget that he's like trying to answer the question. And when I remember it, and I'm like, what do you think she's having? You know, and he thought about it some more. He didn't let me rush him. He finally said a girl. She finds out in a week. I need Ezra to be right. So hopefully we will find out that she's having a girl. Hi, Tiffany. Yes, yes. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you. Hi, Cherie, love. Good health, good health, good health. I had another story to tell, but I can't remember. Atlanta, Goodwill. I brought back a couple of shoes from Goodwill. Only because they were like $6 and I don't carry any toe-in shoes here. And I just thought, let me carry a pair of toe-in shoes just in case I go out on a date, which is the biggest joke ever. I don't have my luggage. My luggage didn't meet me in St. Croix from Atlanta. There was this huge problem in Atlanta where the belt for the luggage was down. It was broken throughout the airport. So every airline had a problem. Here I am with no luggage, but I knew the luggage wasn't going to make it, right? I had a feeling. And sure enough, I get to St. Croix and all the bags are out. So they send me text messages and they're like, still can't find your luggage. I'm like, okay. Hold on. All right. So the girl goes, what's your luggage look like? I'm like, it's multicolor. And I'm like, it's a card deck. And so it says the Queen of Hearts on it, right? It's a middle piece, so it's the Queen of Hearts. King of Hearts is the largest piece, which got broke this time last year. How? Don't even ask how, but it got broke. Very suspicious of how it got broke because the wheel got broke. So I feel like somebody tugged on the wheel and broke it. So I had to throw that out. And then let me see something. And then the small piece is the Jack of Hearts. So I'm not sure what condition the Queen of Hearts is going to show up in. So I think it's time to invest in another set of luggage. Now, that's one problem that I do have. I do like to travel in style. That's a problem of mine. I will save up for a good piece of luggage. This, I said, but it wasn't even expensive. I got it from Marshall's for like $300. This is my favorite luggage in the whole world. I'll show you guys. This luggage I love. But for the little bit of travel I've done here, I've done international travel with no problem with my luggage, right? I come here and I just go to the States and everybody rips up my poor luggage. Oh my God. Oh well. Oh well, what can you do? This is my luggage. No, wait. Why isn't it showing up? Oh, it's not showing up? Cancel. Showing? Oh, I'll just get it from here. Whatever. Video. Why is it not showing up? I hate when my phone doesn't act right. Hold on. You know it's all live, right? So if it doesn't want to act right, it's not going to act right. Let me try one more time. Oh. It kind of doesn't want to act right for real. Nope. Oh, no, I'm on Wi-Fi. All right, let's take a look. This is what, oh, can you guys see that? Oh, wait. No, I can't get the, I'm tired now. I'm already tired. No, okay, I'll just show y'all pictures. This is what the luggage looks like. This is what it looks like. That's the small. That's the Jack of Heart. I lost the Queen of Heart, and I broke the King of Heart. So I have a funny feeling this Queen of Heart is not going to come back intact. I just don't believe that it will. It's a Mia Toro. Do you guys know Mia Toro? It's on Amazon. Oh, Amazon UK. Yes. I got it from Marshall's. Online. It's the prettiest luggage I've ever had in my life. I absolutely love it. So let me find a research. I mean, I might get it again. See, $3.99. I don't think I spent $3. I think I spent $2.99. You know why? It was during COVID, and nobody was traveling. I really got a deal. It's called The Art of Luggage. 3 pieces. So it went up 100. I might get the same thing again. I mean, I don't care. I don't care. I might get the same thing again. And then I'll have 4 pieces because I'm pretty sure the Queen of Cups is not coming back in a good piece because they got to open it up and God knows. Oh, it's at Walmart? Now I'm disgusted. It's at Walmart for $3.50. Oh, it says out of stock though. This is what it looks like. And I got this luggage on purpose so that my luggage could stand out. Like, I didn't want black because everything is black. So I got, and every time I go, people are like, I love your luggage. I love your luggage. I'd be like, thank you. Thank you. All right. What else are we saying? Hi, Miss Capricorn. Good morning. Good morning. Praying you get your luggage. I know, child. But there's a winter storm coming. It didn't arrive yesterday. There's a winter storm coming in Atlanta. Flights have already been canceled from yesterday. So I'm thinking, never. Happy you're back safely. Thank you. But I do have things in my luggage. I have a purple candle that I brought from Goodwill. It's like this. I was going to do it for the new year. It's purple. The one thing I want more than anything is to embellish my psychic gifts. Like, that is so important to me this year. Anywho, I can't find purple candles in the Caribbean. I would have to make my own. Anywho, I found a purple candle I could carve into it. Anywho, that's in there. My herbs are in there that I normally can't get here, right? Anywho, like lavender. I can't find lavender here. So can I? No. No, my boss has a lavender bottle, but I don't think anything's in it. Doesn't matter. Anywho, what else did I have in there? My deck of cards, the new one that I use. Let me tell you something. Okay, so we're at the meet and greet, and we're playing a game to kind of like break the ice. It was so funny because I didn't really want to do it. Ezra insisted upon it. He's like, let's play the game. Let's play. I was like, all right, let's play the game. So once I explained the game, I could see the frustration in everyone. And I was like, oh, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So because I didn't want to make them feel uncomfortable, I chose easy topics. So I don't remember the name of the game, but it belongs to Frankie, Ezra's mother's girlfriend. She had us play the game, right? And I don't remember the name of the game, but you have these cards and you have A through Z going around and a timer. And then these cards will say like athletes. You have to name an athlete based upon anything from A through Z. Right? And Ezra did not help me. He could have given me a name for a WWE player, and he refused. He's like, it's not an athlete. I'm like, they're all athletes. Like, give it to me. Like, help me. Okay, doesn't really matter. So we played this game, and everybody was uncomfortable the first game. By the time we got to the end, they were like, pick another card. They were aggressive. They were like, no, I'm winning this time. So I gave out a 2-ounce. Remember, the bottles that I'm giving y'all are, this isn't it, but the bottles that I'm giving you all are 4 ounces. But if you won the game, then you got an additional 2 ounce, right? So that was cool. That was nice. So we did that. That was good. And then we all ate. And one thing I know about Black folks, when food is on the table, everybody gets a little quiet. So we were eating. And then once they finished eating, then we played another game. But it was really a reading. So we had the deck, which I can't remember the name of the deck without it being in my face, but it was so cool. We had the deck. And then we put, you picked a card. And then I would read the card, but the read was a reading. And then I would say, does it relate? And for quite a few people, if not everyone, the cards were very, very relatable, picked at random. And they picked the cards themselves. So that was fun. And then we took pictures of the card. I picked the Phoenix, and I think I was the last one to pick a card. I picked the Phoenix, which resonated so well with my spirit. I loved it. Oh, did anybody send me the Phoenix though? Wait, nobody sent me my card. I have everybody else's card. So then my intention, I think Michelle has my card. All right, I gotta contact Michelle. Oh, there I go. Then my intention was to, which I just should have done it in a moment. I'm so pissed at myself. My intention was to give them I said it, what the book, I said it out loud, but my intention was to give them, give it them in writing. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Tanya. Sounds like Tapple. Hi, Tracy and Chad. Hope you're having a great holiday. I'm home already and I had a great holiday. I totally forgot the Black Eyed Peas. I totally forgot. My flight was good, Sister Craft. It was good. I had no complaints coming back, but I didn't get my luggage. In New York, snow is on the way. Yeah. So that means Atlanta's going to get hard, and they once had something called Snowmageddon, Nick told me. I think they're going to get another Snowmageddon. Glad you're back safely. Yeah, I'm not sure I really am worried about my luggage, right? And I want y'all to learn to use me as an example of care and concern. There's nothing I really need in that luggage. Let's be clear about that. I might want my herbs. I might want my tarot deck. I might want my winter clothes, but I really don't. Next time I go, I don't even think I'm going to bring clothes because there's a Goodwill right there. I can just go to Goodwill, pick up a couple of outfits for $6, $3, $2. I don't even know if I'm going to travel with clothes next time. I'm dead ass. I'm not trying to dress fashionable anymore. I'm 62 years old. Like, those days are gone. Oh, wait. Thank you, Miss Capricorn. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I try with him. His gift is Oracle. He is so good, guys. He is so good. If I had somebody like me with me when I was his age, you know how amazing I would be? I'm amazing now, but imagine how amazing I would have been. So we're going to learn to figure things out. I realize, hi, Tracy, it's been a long time. How are you? I'm fine. How are you? Marcella Amore, Purple Passion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it sounds like Tapple. Let's take a look. Oh, did I put hold on. Did I send this one over? Because my computer's not, oh, let me see. Let me see if I can send this one over. Tracy's laptop. Sometimes the computers, they just don't talk to one another. Oh, Chrome browser has a bug that prevents uploading. Chrome is fixing it. Please quit and reload Chrome. Oh, reload it? Well, let's see. Let's reload it. No. Well, this was my card, the Phoenix. That was my card. But I don't have my book to tell anybody the meanings that they could have it always. But when I get my luggage, then we'll figure it out. All right, guys, horoscopes are going to be done today. They're on the other channel. We discussed this January. We'll begin the horoscopes on the other channel. This is the other channel. Okay? That's the other channel, period. So I lost a lot of weight, guys, but I didn't know I lost a lot of weight. I'm not around people for people to tell me, oh, you're losing a lot of weight. And then I get to people that knew me as a thick, dyed, overweight woman. Ezra's mom and Ezra's grandma, Nick didn't know me from Adam. And they're like, you lost weight. Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I think I'm okay. In any case, then the mom comes, the grandma, and she said the same thing. But you know what she said? She said, I lost weight, but my ass got bigger. My ass got bigger. Anywho, I'm happy about the ass getting bigger because, yeah, let the ass win. All right. Last story for story time. My boss has my car. He promised to fix it. He did not. I text him. I said, this is where my car is at. You have the keys. He was like, oh, let me have this other guy. Like there's a whole bunch of hobos, right? But they're all of these hobos where I work had a real life prior to becoming a hobo. And you know that of most people. I used to work at Bergdorf Goodman. And at Bergdorf Goodman, there was this woman there that just sat in the ladies' room. They never bothered her, right? Every day she'd show up. She'd just sit there for hours in the ladies' room. One day I sat next to her, probably the beginning of my homeless conversation career. But I tell you the conversations I have with homeless, it's a book. And she told me that she had children, she had a fascinating career. Like, and you're like, oh, interesting. Like, that's wonderful. Like, you know, sometimes when you think of someone homeless, like something else brought them there. People don't want to be homeless, but something else took them there, right? I never forgot that. I learned that in my 20s, not to judge the homeless. Hence, the homeless follow me everywhere, everywhere. They love me. Why is it any different in downtown Christiansted? Those fucking homeless, the white ones especially, fucking love me. So my boss goes, oh, I'm worried about you, which I didn't really believe him. I know my boss very well. I've known him 4 months, and it's like I've known him a lifetime. And he goes, oh, I'm so worried about you. And I don't want you to take your car to somebody who's going to cheat you. Like, and my car, since I've known you, it's literally taped together. He's been inside my car. Like, you never cared before. Why are you caring now that I'm leaving? Right? So he lost the use of his truck, but he also has another Volvo that wasn't working before his truck. So now he's forced to get the car fixed. It doesn't cost a lot of money. To him, it costs a lot of money. It doesn't. But he's like, Tracy, it's this amount of money. And I'm like, I've known you 3 months. Like, you actually could have paid off the mechanic by now. Doesn't really matter. So he goes, oh, I don't want you running around. Your car's not working. Leave your car and I'll get it fixed. Like one of the hobos that I know. And then he looks at me like, to reassure me, but I really don't care. It's a 2002 car and it's taped together. I don't care. He goes, Tracy, he was an amazing blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay. And he goes, he knows what he's doing. Like trying to convince me, but I wasn't fighting him. Like, why don't you know who I am? I'm not fighting you. So I go, okay. So I give him my car keys. And I parked the car. I told him where I parked the car. And I noticed this man's not talking to me. He's not talking to me on my vacation. I don't even know what I was talking about. I did not harass him, but I was like, hello? No response, right? Are you okay? No response. 3 o'clock in the morning. I think it was 3 o'clock. But I didn't get the message. Because who texts somebody at 3 o'clock when you are not talking to me? I'll tell you right now. So 4:30 a.m. No, wait. No. Oh, 1 o'clock. What is it with him and 1 o'clock? Oh, it must be 12. No. No, it's 1 o'clock. Me, it was 2 o'clock. It doesn't really matter. Simple statement. Merry Christmas. I says, okay. So I like to send him articles. So I sent him some articles about American Airlines having some issues. Oh, American Airlines. You charge too much for all those problems, American Airlines. And then for New Year's, so I sent in some articles, no response. I said, good health, Mr. Raymond, how are you? No response. I go, I forgot to tell you, this is where the car is. If you were wondering, this is like day after day. I'm texting him, right? Nothing. This was like Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday, like get out of here, right? Wednesday morning at 2 a.m., my time, which would have been 3 a.m. his time, he goes, Happy New Year. Like, why are you not talking to me? So I put, when I finally saw it the next morning, I put, you had me worried. What are you doing? In any case, did you hear about that woman in Congress that stood up and talked about how the territories need to have a say? Did y'all see that video? It was amazing. I would play the video, but apparently
For what purpose does the gentlelady from the Virgin Islands seek recognition? For what purpose does the gentlelady from the Virgin Islands seek recognition?
Speaker, I have a parliamentary inquiry. I note that the names of the representatives from the Americas, Samoa, Guam, Northern Mariana, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, and the District of Columbia were not called, representing collectively 4 million Americans. Mr. Speaker, collectively the largest per capita of veterans in this country.
Does the gentlelady have a parliamentary
I asked why they were not called. Have some respect. It's not going to take.
Gentlelady is recognized.
I ask why they were not called from the parliamentarian, please.
Delegates-elect and the resident commissioner-elect are not qualified to vote. Representatives-elect are the only individuals qualified to vote in the election of a speaker. As provided in Section 36 of the House Rules and Manual, the speaker is elected by a majority of the members-elect voting by surname.
This body and this nation has a territories and a colonies problem. What was supposed to be temporary has now effectively become permanent. We must do something about this problem so that these 4 million.
What she is saying is that it needs to change. That's what she is saying. And this is not a law written in stone. This is a law that's capable of changing. So if they get together, they can enact the changes that they need. And she is one of our proud members of St. Croix. And the Crucians love her. They love her. So it was so nice to see someone stand up and say to the people over stateside that you can't discount us anymore, that you're going to have to fix this. And I'm going to do a reading to see if that is something that will take place. It wasn't supposed to be permanent, but they have since ignored our voting rights. And for some bizarre reason, we have 16 delegates that represent us in the government. 16. I think maybe it's 15. 7 from St. Croix, 7 from St. Thomas, and 1 from St. John. So why do we have so many delegates that get paid very good money? And there's no voting power. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyhow, I'm so proud of her. Yes, Purple Passion. Yes. Oh, I believe I'm going to check it, but I kind of believe it has to change. I think the way the politics is being played out, that it's such an imbalance that it's going to come down to needing the territories. That's what I think is happening because of the imbalance. Anyways. I was clapping when she was talking. I could not work with those people. Neither could I. You holler at me from across the room, I'm coming to your face. So, yes, they're not considered a state, but being a state is not a requirement. So they need to figure out how the territories can better participate in the voting system. And again, I think because the voting system is so off balance that ultimately they're going to need the territories, and they will absolutely change the laws and bring them in. That's what I'm thinking. I'm sticking to it. Right? You saw that, right? Well, she is from St. Croix, guys. So it was wonderful. Well, I realized it's funny you should say that, because one of the rules that I had in going live and exercising again was that I wanted to lose weight. But no, I actually lost weight working. I lost weight working. I don't eat as much. When I get home, I eat enough just to fill my stomach. I don't eat a lunch at work. I take a few bites of maybe some spring rolls. I drink a lot because it's so hot in downtown Christiansted. And that's how I think I lost weight. Man, my family over in Atlanta had me thinking I was sick, but now I'm a go. get my blood work done, make sure I'm not sick, because they actually got me scared. So then Ezra, this is how I knew Ezra was an oracle. Ezra says, I said, when the grandmother came, and grandma's like, are you okay? Same thing the daughter said. But, mothers and daughters have the same, mannerism, same rhetoric. So it didn't surprise me that she said the same thing. But then I got a little scared. And I said, I think I'm okay. And Ezra said, say, I'm okay. And I looked at him and I was like, I'm okay. And he says, no, say it with confidence. And I was like, I'm okay. And he goes, say it again. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, he's acting like me now when I do readings on you guys. And I just got scared. I was like, I'm okay. And he's like, good. I was like, oh God. And that's when I was like, this little MF got some shit about him. And let me see if he's still gifted. I brought him into the reading the next day. Boom, boom, boom. He worked at those readings and wanted to do it. He wanted to do it. He was like, are we going on? Are we going on? I'm like, first of all, you little N, this is my show. He goes, no, it is our show. So with that being said, the vote was closed. He should be speaker. Oh, who became speaker? Hakeem would have become speaker with the territories. That's the whole point, right? They don't need them vote for presidency. Who's the speaker? Oh, thank you, Purple Passion. Who became speaker? But with that being said, one of the things I said to myself was, I am going to go back to exercising on my other channel. Part of the problem that I had was if I put too many videos on one channel, they start shadow banning. And then at night when I come on, 3 people will show up because YouTube won't advertise. So my morning show, this one right here, and my night show are my 2 important shows. It was one of the reasons why I stopped doing the horoscopes, because of the shadow ban. And it's another reason why I had to take the horoscopes and clump them together, because 12 different horoscopes, they shadow ban. And then when I do videos on celebrities, it goes nowhere. Nobody sees it. So exercising starting tomorrow is going to be on the other channel. So please subscribe to the other channel. This is the other channel. It's called oh, my back. It's called Type P. And this is the other channel. Hold on. I have lost a lot of weight. I'm going to be doing a lot of lymph node drainage this month in January. Some exercises that will release your lymph nodes. And a lot of us have lymph node issues. We don't know it. All right. So I'm going to start that tomorrow. Right? Now I have to add him to the theme song. This is no longer just the Tracy Brown show. Funny thing is, when I played the song for him, this is what he did. He heard the song, he liked it, and then every time I played it, this is what he would do. So he has this creative gift, I noticed, which is the same gift his dad has. He has a huge creative gift. And so by the end of the trip, he completely knew the song. And then he jokes that I don't know my own song, which I don't, because I don't know words. But you're absolutely right. Oh, okay. Okay, MAGA Mike gets speaker again. All right. Right, right. J-Box, that was Tracy talking back to Tracy. Say it again with confidence. I was like, oh God, he's just a baby. And I was like, oh my God, I was not like this. So when he gets to be my age, he gonna be a mess. So I was talking to his mom. Listen to this. And I said, we were talking, she's so funny. I go, hi, Frankie, I'm home. And I said, oh, they lost my luggage. And she goes, Tracy, stop. And I started laughing. So she starts crying for me. And I go, think Ezra. I'm not lying. Like, because that's what Ezra says. And so I told her what happened with the belt and all that. And she's like, damn. I said, I do not have anything that's important in that luggage except herbs, right? The luggage is not important to me. The luggage costs more to replace. Why is my back itching? The actual luggage costs more to replace than the contents of the luggage. So I want the luggage back. I want it back intact. But there's nothing of valuable in the luggage. I promise you. Not even the herbs. I can always get herbs. Do I want to spend the money to get new herbs? No, but I can always get herbs. So I told her it was chaos at the airport, which her and her girlfriend saw because we couldn't even get to the door. 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, and we're stuck at the airport crawling. And she goes, I'm sure everyone's stuff is behind. And I go, yeah, holiday rush, yeah. I said, Fort Lauderdale was busy, just as bad. It was busy, packed with people, but it was nothing like Atlanta. All things considered, had a great trip, no bumps. And I knew my luggage would not meet me anyways. I knew my luggage would not meet me anyways. Funny thing is, I forgot to take my receipt for my luggage, and that never happened because it was just chaos. All right. So I go, okay, I'm tired. I have no idea what I'm writing to you because my vocabulary was off. She goes, laugh out loud. You're hilarious. I'm so glad you had fun. You're literally always welcome. And I've learned not to believe people's words. That's what I've learned over the years. I've learned that people say things they don't mean. I've come to learn that if she says it, she means it. So she goes, you're literally always welcome to come. And then I put, Ezra has me in him. And then she marked it with 100%. 100. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. So I said, I had so much fun and thank you for being so gracious to me. And then I replied to Ezra has me in him. I replied, not 100. Poor kid. In any case, this is his mommy. And Ezra looks exactly like his mommy. He looked like his dad for the first 5 years. And then she peels his dad off of him, and he 100% looks like his mommy. So cool. All right. I had to travel through Atlanta Airport in August. Never again. I don't know. Am I the crazy one, or did they say Atlanta is the busiest airport? By the way, Atlanta, I should have known something was up. Atlanta is the first airport did not drug test me at TSA. Everybody, they put the paper on me. They step over here. They pat me. Ma'am, I have to touch your breast. Do what you have to do. I just want to go. They do all of this. I'm like, they're looking for the underwire bra. I wear none. So there's no way you saw underwire in the machine because I don't wear underwire bras. I barely wear a bra. Atlanta just puts me through. I knew something was wrong. They take my luggage. Even if I get through, they take my luggage and they start rummaging through it. What's this? What's that? Nothing. They just put me through. I knew it. I said, something's wrong. I got something on my forehead that says, check her. She's dangerous. Always. They do it to older people? Don't let me sue somebody. Don't let me sue somebody. I'm not that old that I can't sue you, Atlanta. Dave Buckles, ATL is horrible. Well, I learned. I had to travel to Atlanta Airport in August. Never again if I can help it. Oh, you have to travel through. So you don't even like traveling through Atlanta. I'm going to learn right now. Carry on. No, not checking shit. If I can't take it back, I'll ship it back. Atlanta taught me. It not happen ever again. Esther's mom's very pretty. She is. It was a transfer airport for me. I was coming from a regional airport. Wow. Frankie's mom showed up in my video for New Year's Day. So if you fast forward, you'll get a real life video of her. It's toward the end, literally toward the end of the video that she shows up. Dressed so cute. So yes, I do know that dry skin brushing is good, but I have other physical exercises, and I'm gonna start doing that tomorrow. Wish me luck, because getting up extra early, and then I have to do prayer, a separate prayer video. But just so you guys know, every morning I do a prayer video, and I love doing a prayer video. And let's do one right now. I did this one for 8 days. I didn't even know, guys, that I was going to see Ezra. I don't know when I did this, but this is a really good prayer when you're not asking for anything. This is a really good prayer just to sit with God, and you don't need anything. If you need something, it's a better prayer. But this is a good prayer when we all should be thanking God, but sometimes we don't know how. It's been told to us that the Lord is my shepherd. I forget if that Psalm 23 is a good prayer. When you need help from God. I love this prayer. I live by this prayer. It's always been on my business cards. So let's look at this prayer and let's say it all together, guys. Oh no, your mom is in a wheelchair, and they would search her every time. I get it. I'm going to be like that, I promise you. And by the way, I always travel wheelchair, always. It's this. I always travel wheelchair. They did that to my aunt that is 86. Put the blue light over her. Everyone else was under 50. You're going to make me watch Atlanta now. You're going to make me watch them. So get ready, guys. Let's look at this prayer. I want to go to sleep. I so want to go to sleep. But how smart was I? I knew it. God was like, do not take your mic. Look, God said, do not take your mic. And I left it home. It also would have been in a suitcase. All right. Let's look at this prayer. It's called the Jabez prayer. That's my channel, guys. That's my channel. Remember, we talked about this. The horoscopes are going to be out today. That's my channel. Okay? That's my other channel. Let's look at the Jabez prayer. Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me and that you would keep me from evil, so that I may not cause pain. This is absolutely my favorite prayer. And just before I didn't know I knew Ezra was coming here. I didn't know I was going there. And so I said this prayer, not recognizing how much help I was going to need. I just said it every morning, putting it out to the world, helping others to pray. And we did it every single day for either 7 or 8 days. So I would implore you to say this prayer at will. You don't need to wait for your anxiety levels to reach DEFCON. You don't need to wait for something bad to happen, right? This is a very simple prayer to enlarge your territory. All right? So, oh, that you would bless me indeed, enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil so that I may not cause pain. This is twofold. Could you keep me from evil coming to me? Or could you stop me from being evil so that I would not cause pain? You can look at it either way. It doesn't really matter to me. I think sometimes it's healthy to consider that you yourself can cause others pain. Even if you're not doing it on purpose, it's still prevalent and available for you to cause others pain. So sometimes when you're saying this prayer and that you would keep me from evil, keep me from being evil so that I would not cause pain is a good way to look at it. In any case, I was going to do a reading today. Hello, Tracy. Annette, why did you forget? Girl, I don't know. So I get to Atlanta. You flew out of Atlanta. So I get to Atlanta 5 o'clock in the morning. The belt, the suitcase belt all over Atlanta airport was not working. I was already cutting my time. I was never going to get through TSA, so I had to beg somebody. I was like, hey, my flight is boarding in a half an hour. It was boarding in a half an hour. I was supposed to be wheelchair. The woman was like, your plane is boarding. You cannot wait for no wheelchair. And she's like, look at this line. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to walk. There's a special assistant line. That was jam-packed. Everybody's wheelchair in that. I've never seen it. I travel a lot. I travel so much. There's never been such a thing as special assistance line where all the wheelchair people go. What the fuck is going on in Atlanta in wheelchairs at the airport? What the hell is happening? In any case, I'm there with all the wheelchair people. I've never seen this in my life. So I said to a guy, I said, I got to get off, but I might come back. Like letting him know. Don't start no shit if they tell me go back in line. So I was like, okay. And he looked like he wanted to give me a hard time. And I was like, okay. Because clearly I'm before you, so don't start. I get off the line and I say to the guy, I'm going to miss my flight. Like, I'm not going to make it. Can I please cut ahead? So he let me cut ahead. And then I got to E something. My gate was E5. Why does Atlanta have the lower numbers all the way in the back? So when you get down your row, it started at E12 or E15. I was like, God, this is ridiculous. So I found a wheelchair cart, put my belongings in a wheelchair cart, and used that as a support thing. But I knew my luggage wasn't going to make it because the belt wasn't working. And then yesterday, because I didn't get in until Saturday night, and yesterday they started canceling flights. So I was like, it's not coming Sunday either. So, but they keep sending me text messages. They're like, we haven't found it, but if you find it, we haven't found your luggage, but if you get it, what the fuck are you talking about? How the hell am I going to get my luggage if it doesn't come from Spirit? Anywho, is it a Spirit problem, guys? I don't know. Is it a Spirit problem? Because I'll fix that shit. I'll never check another luggage in Spirit again, Annette. It's not going to happen. And I know you carried your luggage. Is that correct? I didn't carry my luggage. Who up goes one? Are you working, Noel? All right. I wanted to do a reading, but now I can't remember on who. See, that's why. I was gonna have a carry-on luggage, and I changed my mind at the last minute. And then my neighbor Richard was like, "I thought you were going to use a carry-on luggage." The thing that stopped me was a coat. I had to carry my coat, and so that's why I changed to the bigger luggage so I can put in my coat, my sweater. I made a mistake, and then it turned out I packed my coat, and then I was cold because the airports were freezing. All right. Oh my God, seashells. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to call my luggage back. I call my luggage back to me. I'm going to do that. I swear to God. I was going to do a reading, but now I can't remember what I was going to do a reading on, so I might save it for tonight. I definitely was going to do Ricky Smiley tonight because he has twin babies that were at his other children's birthday parties, but he didn't know they were his babies. Them ninjas. Y'all could like Ricky Smiley if you want. He is trash. He is trash. I did not know I had twin girls. They look just like you. But actually, they also look like the guy that the mother put the babies on, which I thought was kind of weird. Him and Ricky Smiley kind of looked alike. Oh, okay. I'll work on dolls this afternoon. What is it about the territories? I don't get it. What is what's the question? Reading to see if the will. No, I wasn't going to do that. I could do it now. I wasn't going to do that. There was something better, but I could. Why don't we go ahead and see if, I think the laws have to change because it's so off balance that once again, the blacks got to save the day. Brown and black people got to save the day. Oh, I had an argument with not really an argument, but a disagreement with the girl when they were talking about, I forgot. I'll play it. Let me see if I can find it. But nothing's uploading anyway. I'm too tired. Let's see if the territories will ever be a part of stateside voting. I'm going to say for the president. I'm going to say for the president because I think that question was done and announced on purpose. I think that this is a way to start the fever and making the laws change and then having a better opportunity to have more Democrats. That's what I believe. So I do believe that they could be a part of a bigger system soon. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about the territories of America. Territories and Commonwealth. It's my understanding that Puerto Rico is a Commonwealth. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. The territories and commonwealths are your loves. They are your children. They are your beloveds. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. All right. There's going to be an offer, meaning there is going to be a bill presented. All right. There's a man here, and there's a hidden agenda as to why the bill or a bill will be offered. There's a hidden agenda there. It's like magic. The territories will provide, like magic. You know, the territories carry some form of magic, child. There's a woman here. This could be Nancy Pelosi. Every time I do a political thing, she shows up. People will be defensive about it. But financially, it could be worth everyone's while. It will be at its immature state. Ultimately, people will love it. The final outcome is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. So, I feel like it could pass. Ultimately, it could pass. It might take a couple of tries, maybe, before it could pass. Ultimately, when it does pass, we get to be a part of stateside voting because like of a 6-vote margin. I believe it could pass. I'm not getting a resounding, what do you mean drop the link? What does drop the link mean? I'm not getting a resounding yes. So the only thing that I'm getting right now is that they will present a bill to change it. All right. And it's going to be very, very specific. So it's not, the voting will not include other things that some of the states are looking for, right? It's going to be very, very specific to just voting, nothing more. All right. And if it's not for presidency, if it's not for the presidency, it could be just for Speaker of the House. So I feel like something could pass with like, okay, we'll give you this, but not this. So you can't have the presidency, but we will let you participate in a Speaker of the House, something like that. There's going to be some major changes because there has to be changes. But whatever changes they are, there will be, they still will grapple with the presidency. So they're going to hold the presidency against everyone, I believe, still. but there's victory. There's victory, and there's victory because of complete and unexpected circumstances. It's almost like could it benefit the Republicans as well? So if they find a way that this could benefit the Republicans as well, then it could behoove them to allow the territories to participate. Also, I'm getting that certain countries may not participate. I'm not getting Guam and Samoa would be able to participate. I just think they won't have the sophistication to not corrupt the voting. Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands might participate other than Guam. What are the territories? It's a lot of Samoa. That's what I mean. Like, if it's not the presidency, there's something that's a caveat. This will happen, but the caveat could be you have to be within certain miles of the U.S. That's what I think, which is why the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico are going to be able to participate. What are American territories? Northern Mariana Islands, which I think is near Samoa, Guam, unincorporated. Northern Mariana became a U.S. territory in 1986, and its citizens are U.S. citizens. So again, that might be the criteria. Are you already a U.S. citizen? Guam became an unincorporated organized territory in 1950, and its citizens became U.S. citizens. The Virgin Islands, an unincorporated island territory that the U.S. purchased for $25. It doesn't say its citizens is U.S. citizens, though. Maybe because it's a given, because it doesn't say for Puerto Rico either. The U.S. gained control of Puerto Rico in 1898 through the Treaty of Paris. Puerto Rico is a commonwealth. It's not a territory. Johnston Atoll, an unincorporated territory under the jurisdiction of the U.S. Air Force. What the hell is Johnston Atoll? Palmyra Atoll, an unincorporated or unorganized territory where the U.S. Constitution is fully enforced. So I'm getting these type of places are not going to be able to participate. American Samoa, unincorporated territory where U.S. citizens are American Samoans and can travel to the U.S., but cannot vote outside the American Samoan. That's already been established. So I think the Samoans will not be able to be a part of a new regulation. Cayman Reef, annexed by the U.S. in 1922, became a U.S. Navy reservation in 1934. But Navy people can vote in their hometown. Wake Island, an administrative control of the Department of the Air Force. I'm going to have to study some of these other places. All right. I feel like there are 5 territories, American Samoa, but I don't think they'll be able to vote. Guam, I don't think Guam is going to be able to vote. Northern Mariana is a question mark because it specifically says that they are U.S. citizens. So I put a question mark around them. Puerto Rico, of course, U.S. Virgin Islands, of course, are permanently inhabited unincorporated territories. All right. By the way, everyone, I would say if you want to travel, go travel to the U.S. territories. I think you might need a passport, but technically to get to the Virgin Islands, you don't need a passport. So I don't know if you need a passport to get to Guam, but I think you do. Don't listen to me. Oh, here it is. Do U.S. citizens need a passport to go to U.S. territories? Whether you need a passport as U.S. citizen to travel or from U.S. territory freely associated state depends on your destination. U.S. citizens do not need a passport to travel between the U.S. and these territories. You do not need a passport to go to Guam or to the Mariana Islands. All right, so interesting. So you can go just on your driver's license. So I get a resounding yes with some stipulations. Maybe it could be just for the Speaker of the House. Maybe it could be Speaker of the House and President, but there won't be too much expansion behind Speaker of the House and maybe President. I'm not really including President right now, but the potential for them to change the laws soon in the next 4 years, maybe not effective in the next 4 years, maybe change it in the next 4 years and effective in 8 years. Or no, changes in the next 4 years and then maybe just in time for Speaker of the House. Oh, the Electrical College votes today. All right. Thank you, Sister Craft. Right, right. If it benefited them, they would have been done it. Oh, you think it's another troll? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Let's just ban the troll. All right. I am done for the day. We went an hour and a half. Speaking of driver's license, price $52 for 8 years now. Yeah, I have got to get my driver's license straightened out in California because the laws change in May. Everyone has to have a real ID in May. But since I'm not giving up California for no one, I got to use my passport to go back and then go get my ID in California again. All right. I love you guys. What did I say? Call me for your own personal reading. I'm totally available today. That is my YouTube channel where the horoscopes will be done from now on. You know, I got to skin the YouTube cat and too many videos on one channel. That's why you see a lot of us have 2 channels. Please subscribe to the new channel. Subscribe. That's the most important thing. Subscribe. Okay. For readings, 213-458-7408. I was very busy yesterday, so thank you, everyone. Everyone was calling for the year in review. So come get your year in review. All right, guys. I love you. I thank you. Join the channel. Not that one. Join the channel, and that's it. It's called Type P, but just type that in. www.youtube.com at Tracy Brown Live. Let me see something. youtube.com/@ Tracy Brown Live. Oh, that's why. What the hell? YouTube. No. youtube.com/@ Tracy Brown Live. Work with me. Wait, is that the right one? That's not the right one. All right, hold on a second, guys. Maybe that's been the problem all along. Switch accounts. Type P. View channel. More about this channel. Oh, Tracy Brown Live 515. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Tracy Brown Live 515. Remember that, guys. So Tracy Brown Live 515. I kept doing it wrong. YouTube. youtube.com/@ Tracy Brown Live 515 is the other channel. Oh, wait. There you go. All right, guys. So Tracy Brown Live 515 is my other channel. And the picture is a picture of me and my sister. Okay, the picture is a picture of me, my sister, and a doggy. All right, guys? All right, I'm out of here. Bye, Tracy. Have the rest of your day. Bye. Love you, everyone. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown lit the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.